A Tale of Two Districts. These two districts are extraordinarily distinct. Edmond high schools are often considered the top high schools in the state of Oklahoma and are recognized on a national level. EPS is a large district with greater than 24,000 students and is rapidly growing, gaining more than 500 students each year for the last 5 years. EPS serves a relatively wealthy population with only 27% of students qualifying for free and reduced lunch. The population is well educated, with 51% of adults over 25 having a college degree. The population values its school district, passing all proposed school bonds since 1959, and the most recent school bond passed with an approval rate of 85%. According to the Oklahoma Department of Education, the district's 2014 average ACT score was 23.5, with 1,342 students tested. The 2012 college enrollment rate was over 60% district-wide, with Edmond North coming in at nearly 67%. Tahlequah Public Schools also has a tradition of receiving support, especially compared to the surrounding school districts such as Keyes or Hobart, although not to the level of EPS. The Tahlequah High School 2014 ACT composite was 20, with 160 students tested. College enrollment rates in 2012 were 39%. TPS also has behavioral and crime issues such that they offer not only an alternative school, as does EPS, but also a boot school for incarcerated students. Tahlequah averages around 3,500 students. It is largely minority, with 44% Native American, 17% Hispanic, and 37% Caucasian students. 72% of students qualify for free and reduced lunch. Additionally, 49% of households are headed by a single parent. TPS uses identification processes developed with the input of a variety of stakeholders, including parents, educators, and members of the diverse local community. In spite of their challenges, TPS has done an excellent job of identifying gifted and talented students, with 17% identified. They serve their gifted and talented students through the RISE and STAR programs. EPS has a robust, if narrow, program which focuses on the intellectual capabilities. Being a very large district with a large population allows for diverse class programming outside of the gifted and talented program. The district relies on these programs, both academic and artistic, to develop their students' talents. In Tahlequah, elementary students are taught through a pull-out program, taught by the resource teacher, but differentiation in the regular ed classroom is expected. Starting in the 7th grade, students can access advanced or pre-AP courses. TPS also focuses on providing enriching experiences such as field trips, tours, and others to broaden the horizon of their talented students. Edmond Public Schools use elementary pull-out programs to provide the bulk of the early education opportunities. These programs allow gifted students to be with their gifted peers and to utilize teaching units based on theme or concept to incorporate higher-level thinking, problem-solving, and research skills. These programs, however, are grade-based and do not differentiate based on individual gifts or challenges of the students. Tahlequah Public Schools are fully engaged with the community around them and make concerted efforts to include parents in every step of the educational process. 84% of parents have attended a parent-teacher conference, exceeding the state average of 74%. In addition, recognizing the specific cultural and linguistic concerns of their Native and Hispanic populations has facilitated broad-based support by success for each segment of the population. Edmond Public Schools does not have a particularly racially or ethnically diverse population. However, that is changing. Also, there is more economic diversity than the statistics seem to indicate. Casting a wide testing net allows the district to catch some students who might otherwise be missed. Additionally, having a large cadre of special education teachers, 147.4 compared to the group average of 131.3, allows for additional identification of twice exceptional students. Finally, large selection of specialized advanced classes allows for students who are gifted in a specialized subject area, whether identified or not, to develop those interests and talents. Unfortunately, after elementary education, most resources are focused on the development of academic and artistic performances of the students, while little attention is paid to their particular social and psychological needs. Because of their heightened sensibilities and asynchronous development, the tween and teen gifted students are at a particular risk and therefore in particular need social and psychological supports. Like TPS, EPS does not provide continuing specialized support for the social, emotional, and psychological needs of their gifted and talented populations. These students need more support as they enter the precarious developmental minefields of adolescence. Also, it appears that EPS relies on their size and large class offerings to provide opportunities for the development of artistic talent within their populations. Many families can afford to support development of these talents outside of the school. Some cannot or will not. This puts the diverse and underprivileged populations at the greatest risk of seeing their talent unrealized. In the course of this research and investigation, I found that there is much good and much to be proud of in our gifted and talented programs. However, we have a very long way to go. And without continued support and advocacy on behalf of our most talented and gifted students, we will continue to fall short and will not be able to provide a good answer for the problems that face education today.